All right, the last exercise we're going to go over is Triplet Diddle. Like I said, if you can get your hands up, the speed up for the Irish Spring exercise, get that double. It'll really help with your Triplet Diddle. So just kind of going through this, if you look at the first measure, you have 2 beats of check, and then you have the next 2 beats, beats 3 and 4, you have a diddle on the first partial of the triplet. So triplet, pretty much every, just kind of going through it, every single measure up until the last 2, you're going to have 2 beats of check, and then you're going to have the different partials have different diddles on it. So the first measure, like I just said, so you have the 2 beats of check, and then you have the diddles on the first partial. The second measure, you go to the second partial. The third measure, you go to the third partial. And then you start adding, instead of just doing 1 partial, you start doing 2. If you look at measure 4, you have triplet, triplet. So you're doing the first and second partial of the triplet as diddles. Then look at measure 5, you're doing the second and third partial of the triplet. And then here's the strange one that a lot of people get mixed up. So as you can see, beats 1 and 2 of the, 6th measure are checked just like the other ones. But then on the diddles, you do the first and third on beats 3 and 4. So can you hear that? So triplet, triplet. So it's gonna feel a little weird, and you might get a little confused in your hands, but if you work through it at a slow pace, eventually you'll be able to build it up. And then your last, then measure 7 is going to be 2 beats of check, and then 2 beats of a roll. So triplet, triplet. And then you continue on, and you have your measure of check. And then you're going to have a tap roll for your very last measure, and that's going to be pretty much, that entire measure is going to be one big tap roll. So the last 2 measures, if you can hear that again. Cool. And again, on the slides, you can go through the different tempos. I started off very slow, I believe. So work your way from there. Really work on the Irish Spring exercise first. Once you have that exercise, then I would go on to Triplet Diddle. This is probably going to be the hardest exercise that you do for this audition process. And I don't really expect you to go super quick with this. Like, I don't expect you to kind of bust out, especially if you're an incoming member. Like, it's just not going to happen. I don't expect that from you. What I do expect, though, is that your technique is, if you do go at a slower tempo, and like I said, go as fast as you can, but I would rather see amazing technique at a slow tempo than awful technique at a very fast tempo. If you can't play it slowly with good technique, there's absolutely no way that you're going to play this fast with good technique. So here's the entire exercise with the tap off. You can play with me if you want, and then like I said, there's those 3 videos on the PowerPoint that you can look at as well. Sweet. I hope this video helped. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I will gladly do a Zoom session if you need it. And yeah, so this is Triplet Diddle. Good luck.